This made me giggle when I saw your email, but let's get Jenna on the phone here for group therapy. Hi, Jenna.
Hi.
Tell me what's going on with you and the new relationship, and there's a little bit of a hitch. What's going on?
Yeah. Well, first, I have to preface it by saying I heard you guys talking yesterday about like why you had to sleep on the couch, you know, and a lot of people, you said that it was because of their partner's gas.
Yeah.
So I have a similar situation. I have been seeing this girl for a little bit, and the first time I went back to her house, we made dinner, we laid on the couch, we made out a little bit. It was fun.
Yeah, sure.
The next time that we hung out, we ended up going back into her bedroom. And when I walked in, I swear to God, I thought that maybe there was a litter box or something that smelled really bad. She forgot to clean it. Mm. She doesn't have a cat.
Oh.
So it was all her gas. She was farting.
So I read this in the email. So you think that it had soaked into the blankets, the draperies, the carpet. It is soaked into the everything that was porous. The gas had soaked in and it had permeated like a giant fart sponge through the room.
Stop. That's gross.
I swear it was in the vents.
In the vents.
Well, now I think, what if it was?
Well,
no, but here's the thing. It wasn't, because I ended up spending the night and I could barely sleep.
Yeah.
Not just because of the smell, but because she was farting all night. It was the blankets were levitating.
Okay.
All right.
Like a cartoon.
Girls have IBS or something.
So what you need to do is you need to stop being at her house and invite her back to your place.
But I've been doing that. I started saying, let's just hang at my place. And first night, guess what? The exorcism happens. She blows up my bedroom. And when she left, I immediately washed all of my sheets, my towels, everything, because the stench stays.
You're pulling down the curtains. Oh, this poor girl.
I feel bad.
I feel bad. How embarrassing. She's got to know.
She must be lactose intolerant and keeps eating cheese.
I guess. So your question is on group therapy, how soon should you dump her? That's the question. No, it's not. Your question is, I think your question is, what do you say? How do you address it, right?
I think it's kind of both, because I am into her, but we haven't, we're not serious yet, but I never want to go to her house anymore. Mm-hmm. And I have to prepare mentally, emotionally, and physically for her to come to mine.
Gosh.
So it's both how long do I wait, and also how in fact do I bring it all up? Because how would you want to be told that you're not your body odor, what your body omits is almost unbearable. If you didn't have a great personality, I'd never talk to you.
No, and this is actually kind of a serious problem. I've never really dealt with that myself, but this is kind of a serious problem because you really like her. But when you said 100%. The blankets were levitating and you had to wash, did you pull the curtains down off the curtain rods when she was at your house and wash them, or did you just the sheets, or did you shampoo? Did you get Zero Res to come by and get the stank out of the carpet?
I mean, I did everything I could have done, I did.
Okay.
It was I think at one point, I don't usually use bleach, but I did in this scenario. Okay. So it's like a murder.
Nah, you got to get out of there. You got to get out of there.
Okay. What should she do? I mean, come on, let's be realistic. What should she do? Should she talk to this woman? I think if you like her, you got to talk to her, and she's probably going to be like, I know, I don't know what to do about it.
Sure.
Or at the same time, she may not be aware.
Yeah, she might just be used to it at this point.
She has to know. I used to know somebody that had bad body odor. So this girl probably knows she farts, but does not know how bad it stinks. So you do need to say something.
So Matt on our YouTube live stream right now said that she should start slipping Gas X into her drinks to combat the gas.
Does that work? I mean, maybe
I don't know.
Doesn't that make you pass gas more?
Oh, does it? I guess I don't know.
I don't think so. I think that's supposed to help you.
I hope not.
Choose to cut out dairy.
give her some Tums. Maybe just like casually start having things around your house like Tums and Gas
Tums.
X, and be like, hey, if you ever need
Want to do a shot?
one of these, yeah.
Okay,
Let me
so
know.
what do you think? Let us know. Hey, keep your radio on, and we'll have some ideas for you from somebody else who's maybe been in the same city. But that is, you know what? You like her, and you don't want to hurt her feelings.
Yeah.
But you also, if you like her and you want to be around her, but this makes it really difficult, it's not like you can say, God, you know what? You must have just come from the gym. You need to take a shower.
Right.
It's something a shower ain't going to get rid of.
Yeah, so this text says this could be a medical issue that needs to be addressed by a doctor. She should bring it up tactfully. But I think that's the problem is how do you bring that up tactfully? Like, hello, let's sit down and I'm going to hold your hand when I say this. Your farts smell.
What do they
What?
do if you're a coroner? Don't they put like Vicks Vapor Rub under their nose? This is what I think you should do. Put Vicks Vapor Rub under your nose whenever you come over.
Yeah, but what kind of way is that to like live?
Yeah, I agree
Dave.
with that.
What way is that to live?
Okay,
Like, I
fine.
like her. I want this to last, but I can't have it last if, like, I can't breathe. Also, how do I bring her around my family?
Like, here's my
Keep
girlfriend.
her outside.
She's smelly.
Don't let her come in the house. Jenna, keep your radio on. We'll have some answers for you, okay?
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Jenna. Good luck. Okay, while we're waiting for answers, we do have some coming in, but we got to do the ultimate ticket because this is a big deal. Let's do it.
Your chance to win the KDWB Ultimate Ticket happens now. Talk back the keyword on our iHeartRadio app and tell us why you want the KDWB Ultimate Ticket. Show. That's show.
Okay, show is the keyword. How do you use that keyword? You got to go on the iHeartRadio app, open up that microphone, the red microphone button, that's the talkback feature, and then you say, hey, the keyword is show, and you can say, hey, this is Jenna from Maple Grove. You don't have to say anything besides the keyword is show. But if you want to throw a little something in there, just spice it up or whatever. It doesn't improve your chances, but it makes it more fun. Leave that on there. You are good to go for this time where you're never more than 30 minutes away from another chance to win the ultimate ticket, which is tickets to all the big shows that come to the Twin Cities this year. Whoever is coming, let's say Ed Sheeran is coming.
Oh, my gosh.
If Ed Sheeran is
So
coming,
fun.
you might get to go see Ed Sheeran with the ultimate ticket.
Yeah.
Give me another big act. Let's say Backstreet Boys are coming.
Yeah.
You might get to go see Backstreet Boys.
What?
I can't promise you, but all the big
But
acts
if they're
that are coming.
coming,
Yeah,
yeah.
exactly right. Yeah.
I love that.
Okay. If you want to go, then go do that right now. Let's get in the phone here for group therapy. What do you got? What are some of the responses for
Yeah.
Jenna with her farty girlfriend?
This text says, I think the only solution is to disappear like a fart in the wind.
She likes her, though.
I know she likes her. Yeah, I think people are thinking that it's some kind of medical issue that she needs to go to the doctor for. But if she doesn't, I mean, sometimes you think, okay, this is just how I am. And it doesn't occur to you that you should probably go to the doctor for something. So it's just bringing it up that is going to be the hard part. This person says that she's probably embarrassed. I cannot control it. I take Beano and Gas X.
So Gas X does help.
Okay,
Possibly.
good to know.
I think so.
She's
yeah.
probably so immune to her own smell that
Right.
she doesn't even smell it anymore.
But I feel like if you know that it's an issue, you kind of have to make that known, especially if we're sleeping in the same bed.
Yeah.
It's like if I have a kicking thing. Like if I kick rambunctiously while I'm sleeping, if we're sleeping in the same bed, you kind of do have to tell me that.
Absolutely, but I do think that it's probably one of those things. Is she's had this problem since she was like 10 years old or whatever. That's just normal to her.
Right, yeah.
We have somebody on the phone here, Brianna. So Jenna called in, said she likes her new girlfriend. She walked into her bedroom for the first time to hook up, and she said there was a stank that permeated everything from the drapes to the carpet to the pillows, and so now she invited her to her house. Then she blew up her house. She said the blankets were levitating, which made me smile. Brianna, what advice would you give to her?
Hey, y'all. I would like to tell her that if she's planning on leaving this woman, I personally would not bring up how bad she smells, just because I feel like if you're going to bring up a situation like that, it's going to make her more self-conscious. And I feel like a lifelong partner who's willing to stay through it should bring it up.
I think that she should bring it up because you know what? I was going to ask her. I didn't want to get too personal and seem like a jerk, but I was going to say, how long has it been since you met somebody that you like this much?
Yeah.
And if it's been a long time since you met somebody that you like this much, try to work it out.
Right.
Because relationships where you really like the person, I think the rule is if you have fun wherever you go with them, then that's a good relationship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even if they're farty.
Even if they're farting. Brianna, thank
Someone
you.
texted in and said, ask her how many people she's murdered with that tear gas. make light of it.
I love people who listen to the show.
Yeah, what do you do in public? Like when you go to regular like work or the library or fast food places, you just kill everybody that's nearby with the stench too?
I keep wanting to ask Jenny more about this because Jenny is the fartiest DJ in the
I have
Twin
gas
Cities.
bubbles. I have extra gas bubbles. My doctor told me that, and my mother when I was a child. It's
What does
fine.
that mean?
Gas bubbles.
Just
Yeah.
got so
Does Andrew-
defensive.
What does that mean?
Does Andrew ever have to
So-
boil the sheets after a weekend together, or
I think
what?
he's become a little immune to it, but he'll be downstairs playing video games. I'll be going to bed, and he'll come upstairs, and he knows when I've had a bad night because he gets hit by a brick wall of stench. I have issues, and I have no problem admitting it because you know what? Not all of us can have a healthy gut. I do not.
You're not built for it, Jenny.
I'm
You're not
not.
built for a healthy gut.
So, but I wouldn't say that it's so bad that it lingers past the few minutes after it happens.
I'm gonna buy you some gas X for your birthday in a couple of months,
That's fine. I'll take it.
or air fresheners for your
That-
camper
You buy
van.
her a cork. You just get a cork and stuff it up there.
No, because
Ew.
then I'll just be bloated as can be. My stomach will just be like, better out than in, I say.
Bat it out and in.
We have a rule in the studio. We've always had this rule in the studio. There's no farting in the studio.
Mm-hmm.
And I've worked with DJs who think, oh, it's really funny. And they'll be like, hey, quiet, do you hear that? And I'll be like, what? And I'm like, that's not funny. Don't fart in the studio. So we have a rule, no farting in the studio.
Okay,
I mean, you
that's
let one slip by accident, like you lean over to pick up, like they say there's a Cheeto on
Yeah.
the floor.
Oh.
And you lean over to pick it up.
Yeah. Is it a flamin' hot Cheeto?
It is,
Oh,
yeah.
I'm leaning over to get that.
I totally get
You
that.
came up with that example way too quick. Did this happen recently in the studio?
Okay.